left hand side and exit after receiving from the right hand side. And as you go back to your seat, you can see a table there. Please sign there and go back to your seat. The students, when you are coming onto the stage, this is for the degree certificate. You are required to exit from the same direction that you are entering. Students are also required to keep their degree certificates open when you come onto the dais. And throughout the procession, please maintain pin drop silence. Please maintain pin drop silence. And lastly, at the complete end of the program, you are required to go to the Capitano Hall to collect your refreshments and for the customary picture in your ceremonial gown. This picture will be given to you free of cost, but this is only at the end of the program. Under no circumstances you will leave your seat till the end of the program, and please maintain complete silence.
Girls, the ceremonial procession is going to commence very soon, so you're all expected to settle down fast. Please find the places where you're supposed to be seated. In case you're sitting in the faculty space allotted, kindly shift to where your classes are supposed to be seated. So please check where you're supposed to be seated, where your designated seats are, and kindly shift. And the students are requested to maintain complete silence throughout the program. As already mentioned, you can exchange your pleasantries later after the program has ended. Girls, kindly maintain silence. The ceremonial procession is gonna commence soon. All the students are requested to rise for the ceremonial convocation procession and keep standing in their respective seats till the national anthem is played before the commencement of the program. All the students are kindly respected to stand.
Please maintain silence, students.
Girls, please maintain silence.
Please maintain silence.
Please rise for the national anthem.
भारत भाग्य विधाता
All of you can be seated, please. A journey named education. Graduates, as you step into new chapters, marking the culmination of dedication and learning, let's reflect on an inspiring thought quoted by the former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. Good morning, everyone. I, Dr. Shaini Rajan from the Department of Commerce, St. Francis College for Women, take great pleasure in welcoming our esteemed chief guest, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, Honorable former Vice President of India, a visionary and a dedicated statesman with an unwavering commitment to public service. Thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion. Our guest of honor, Ms. Dipali Masarkar, IPS, Director, Ministry of Tribal Affairs, a distinguished officer, embodying dedication and leadership, driving impactful initiatives in tribal welfare, and a very dear alumna. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing this occasion. Our principal, Professor Uma Joseph, an inspiring academic leader. Our correspondent, Sister Kamali Thaniyat, an empathetic and radiant personality. Our vice principal, Dr. Sister Shirley, an avid academician and researcher. Respected faculty members, special invitees, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2022-25 batch and 2023-25 postgraduates batch. It is with immense joy and pride that I extend a heartfelt welcome to each one of you to this momentous occasion, the 45th Convocation ceremony of St. Francis College for Women, an institution with an illustrious past, impactful present, and a brilliant future, empowering women towards making them intellectually competent and socially committed, marking a glorious milestone in your academic journey. As we gather here today, we celebrate not just the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and academic rigor, but also the dreams you have nurtured, the friendships you have forged, and the growth you have achieved. This day symbolizes triumph, a testament to your dedication and the unwavering support to those who have stood by you. In the rich tapestry of Indian traditions, the lighting of the lamp, Deepak Prajwalan, holds profound symbolism, embodying the triumph of light over darkness, knowledge over ignorance, and goodness over adversity. As we gather for this convocation ceremony, we invoke this timeless ritual to illuminate our minds, hearts, and spirits. The lamp, with its gentle flame, signifies the dispelling of shadows, heralding clarity, wisdom, and enlightenment, core values that education seeks to nurture. I now invite our distinguished chief guest, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, Honorable former Vice President of India, our guest of honor, Ms. Dipali Masarkar, IPS, Director, Ministry of Tribal Affairs, our principal, Professor Uma Joseph, correspondent, Sister Kamali Thaniyat, Vice Principal, Dr. Sister Shirley, Controller of Exams, Dr. Anita Thomas, Convocation Ceremony Coordinator, Dr. Alice David, to come forward for lighting the lamp, symbolizing the illumination of knowledge and the radiance of excellence.
Ignites a candle.
I now request Ms. Deepa James, Senior Faculty Member, Department of Commerce, Dr. Carolyn, Department of English, and the College Choir to lead us in prayer, seeking harmony, wisdom, and grace as we celebrate this achievement. May this invocation bring solace, inspiration, and a sense of unity as we honor the accomplishments of our graduates and reflect on the values that guide us.
Today's reading is taken from the Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 5, verses 14 to 16. You are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be hid. No one, after lighting a lamp, puts it under a bushel basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven.
Let us all bow our heads and look to the Lord God Almighty in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude to celebrate this milestone of academic achievement of our graduating students. We seek your presence and blessing upon this solemn and joyous occasion. Lord, look upon our graduates with favor as they stand at the threshold of a new life. Grant them the courage to pursue their noblest aspirations, the wisdom to make ethical choices, and the resilience to overcome challenges. May they always remember the importance of learning, not just for success, but for the rich enrichment of the human spirit. We thank you, Lord, for the presence of our esteemed chief guest, Sri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, former Vice President of India, and guest of honor, Ms. Deepali Masirkar, IPS, Director of Tribal Affairs. Bless them for taking the time to share their expertise and inspiration with us. May their words light a path for these graduates, urging them to reach higher heights, and may they find purpose in their own endeavors. Lord, bless our college management, our correspondent, Sister Kamali Taniyat, our principal, Professor Uma Joseph, Vice Principal, Dr. Sister Shirley, Deans of Academics, whose vision and stewardship maintain the foundation of this institution. Grant them wisdom and clarity as they navigate the future, ensuring this college remains a haven for discovery, diversity, and excellence. We offer our thanks for the heads of the departments, faculty members, and non-teaching staff. Grant them continued insight and renewal in their vocation, and may they see the fruits of their labor bloom for generations to come. We submit everything into your precious hands. Let your will be done in our lives. In the mighty name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Victory. Thank you, Deepa ma'am and team, for this soulful prayer. Let's immerse ourselves in the spirit of St. Francis College for Women as we witness a visual journey capturing the essence, memories, and vibrancy of our college, a mosaic of experiences shaping dreams and fostering growth. Let's now take a glimpse into the heartbeat of our institution through this video presentation.
St. Francis College for Women, a premier educational institution in the state of Telangana, stands tall as a leader and trendsetter in its commitment to a value system directed towards qualitative self-improvement. Our college motto, "Wisdom and Peace Through Love," has been our constant guiding light. St. Francis College is a Catholic minority institution founded by the Sisters of Charity of St. Bartholomew Capitano and Vincenza Gerosa. It was established in the year 1959 in Secunderabad with a student strength of 15. With the growth in the number of students and courses offered, the undergraduate programs were shifted to the Begumpet campus in 1977. The change of guard at the helm of the college management was welcomed by the St. Francis fraternity. Dr. Uma Joseph, Head Department of History, accepted the responsibility of principal. Sister Carmeli Taniyat took charge as the correspondent and secretary, and Dr. Sister Shirley took charge as vice principal. With 28 departments, the college runs both postgraduate and undergraduate programs across the disciplines of arts, science, commerce, and management, supporting the institution's vision for comprehensive and holistic education. Affiliated to Osmania University, St. Francis College for Women was one of the first colleges in the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh to be awarded autonomy in 1988. Using the freedom of autonomy, the development and design of curriculum is done keeping in mind the national goals as well as the current needs of the society. In 2005, the choice-based credit system was introduced to offer opportunities and avenues to learn beyond the core subjects, contributing to one's holistic development. Career-oriented diploma programs and short-term certificate courses give an opportunity to earn additional credits while the student is earning her regular degree. We have gone through 4 cycles of re-accreditations, receiving A grade. We were also recognized as a college with potential for excellence in 2004 and 2014. Our Golden Jubilee year saw the launch of a very successful rural student adoption program, Swarnojwala, that has been sustained till date. As a part of social responsibility, our college has enrolled in central government-sponsored program of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan and adopted 4 tandas and 1 differently abled colony in Lakshmi Nagar from Kandi Mandal of Sangareddy district. Ours is the first institution in Telangana state to adopt tandas for accelerating sustainable development. The institution offers free education to 3 deserving girls from the adopted tandas. Dan Utsav, the Joy of Giving Week, is our way of expressing our gratitude to the society that has given us the love and respect we enjoy. This spirit of generous outreach pervades every single member of the college, students, faculty, staff, and alumni. Well-furnished and ventilated classrooms equipped with necessary ICT facilities, state-of-the-art laboratories, and a well-stocked library with defined physical spaces ensures a conducive learning environment. In keeping with the need of the hour for conservation and responsible utilization of resources, the college has invested in infrastructure to foster green initiatives. Extension activities of the student community in the college are executed through the different student clubs, which provide a platform to the students to develop their organizational and leadership skills. The Center for Career Guidance and Placements provides an effective and mutually beneficial platform for job seekers and job providers. The college is also fortunate to count among its alumni distinguished personalities in the government services, art, business, and the STEM sectors. Our motivated and enthusiastic bunch of students have made us proud with their participation and achievements at several prestigious co-curricular and extracurricular competitions. We are proud of all our student achievers. Our faculty members are committed to maintaining the quality in teaching and research. True to its vision and mission of transforming the life of every student who enters the portals of this institution, SFC constantly strives for a dynamic environment. Keeping pace with the changing needs of the society, SFC aims at training young women to be better and to do better to establish harmony and goodwill in the society.
We highly appreciate the audiovisual team for beautifully encapsulating the vibrant spirit and dynamic essence of our college, showcasing moments that define our journey. With each scene presenting cherished glimpses into lives touched, skills honed, and futures shaped here. I now hand over the proceedings to Ms. Ruman Dev, Head Department of History.
Thank you, Dr. Shiny, and a very good morning to all. Apologies for the brief delay. As we take this graduation day program forward, I would now like to invite our esteemed dignitaries, Chief Guest, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, Honorable former Vice President of India, Guest of Honor, Ms. Deepika Masarkar, IPS Director, Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Principal Professor Uma Joseph, Correspondent Sister Kamali Tanyat, Vice Principal Dr. Sister Shirley, Controller of Examination Dr. Anita Thomas, and Coordinator of the Graduation Program Dr. Alice David to kindly take their seats on the dais. I now invite our respected principal, Professor Uma Joseph, to deliver the welcome address and to administer the graduate's pledge to the students at the end of her address.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to each one of you gathered here today. It's with immense joy and pride that I stand before you on this special day, our dear students, graduates of the batch of 2024-25. We celebrate not just your academic achievements, but the journey you have taken to reach this milestone. This year's convocation is made all the more special by the presence of our Honorable Chief Guest, Sri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, the former Vice President of India. So we are so honored to have you here with us. A true statesman, visionary leader, and an inspiration to millions. Sri Venkaiah Naidu, the son of the soil, his connection with Hyderabad is deep and long-standing. His political journey began in his student days, and he went on to serve the nation in multiple key roles, including as Union Minister before he became the Vice President of India. His oratory skills, deep understanding of India's socio-political fabric, and firm belief in inclusive development have made him one of the most respected voices in public life. Even after demitting office as the Vice President, his commitment to nation building through education, values, and culture remains strong. We are also honored and privileged, sir, to have you with us today, not just as a distinguished guest, but as someone who embodies the values we hope our students carry forward, that is, simplicity, service, and strength of character. We are also very happy to have our alumni as the guest of honor, Miss Deepali. We want to give you a round of welcome. IPS, the Director, Ministry of Tribal Affairs. She's come all the way from Delhi to be here with you on this occasion, and we are very proud of her. I'm sure she's a great inspiration for each one of you young students who are seated here. Dear students, as you sit here with the convocation sash on, I'm sure your hearts are filled with emotion, a blend of pride, excitement, nostalgia, and perhaps a hint of nervousness of what lies ahead. It feels like just yesterday you walked through the portals of Francis, some of you bright-eyed and eager, others uncertain and apprehensive. But over the years, you've sat through lectures, debated in classrooms, poured yourselves into assignments, stepped out for field trips, thrown your hearts into all the college fests, participated actively in all the student club activities. You made friends who turned into family and created memories that will stay with you for life. And then, a year ago, you stepped out into the world, into the unknown. You faced challenges, seized opportunities, and began to carve your own path. Today, as you return to these familiar grounds, we hope you carry not just memories, but also the values, the lessons, and purpose that Francis strived to instill in you. To our students of arts and social sciences, your fields shape the very fabric of society. In a world that's growing increasingly complex, your voices are needed to question, to reflect, to inspire, and to transform. Let your learning fuel your passion for truth, justice, creativity, and compassion. To our students of commerce, you stand at the crossroads of enterprise and ethics. As you enter into industries, manage resources, build businesses, remember that commerce is not just about profits, but about people, progress, and purpose. Let integrity and innovation be your guiding lights. As all of you move forward, remember this: you carry a part of Francis with you, its spirit, its strength, and its soul. Let your actions reflect the education you've received, the character you've built, and the vision you've embraced. Walk with humility, work with excellence, and serve with love. May your mark wherever life takes you. And as you do, remember, we are cheering for you always. God bless you all as you go out and shine like lights in this world. Thank you. I would now request all the graduates to please stand. Please stretch your right hand forward and repeat this pledge after me. I take this pledge
I take this pledge
by affirming my faith in God Almighty,
by affirming my faith in God Almighty,
who will always be my guiding light.
who will always be my guiding light.
As a graduate of St. Francis College for Women,
As a graduate of St. Francis College for Women,
I promise to uphold
I promise to uphold
the dignity
the dignity
and honor of this institution.
and honor of this institution.
I will use my knowledge,
I will use my knowledge,
experience, and skills that I have gained
experience and skills that I have gained
with honesty and integrity
with honesty and integrity
for the well-being of the society.
for the well-being of the society.
I will cherish the core values
I will cherish the core values
inculcated in me
Inculcated in me
in this temple of learning
in this temple of learning
and strive to prove myself
and strive to prove myself
a worthy citizen of my country.
a worthy citizen of my country.
As I leave the portals of my alma mater,
As I leave the portals of my alma mater,
I promise to carry on
I promise to carry on
the good tradition
the good tradition
strengthened by the vision and mission
strengthened by the vision and mission
and guided by its motto,
and guided by its motto,
wisdom and peace through love.
wisdom and peace through love.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. I request all to please rise for the college anthem. Students.
St. Francis as our guide, we have wisdom on our side, and we'll reach the plains of peace through love, and we'll reach the plains of peace through love. Learning brings its own reward, and knowledge is the key. Ideals we shall revere, minds pure and hearts sincere, with St. Francis as our guide. We have wisdom on our side, and we'll reach the plains of peace through love, and we'll reach the plains of peace through love. Each college girl your flag will fall through service kindly shown. We shall lead our country's children in a higher quest for truth, with St. Francis as our guide. We have wisdom on our side, and we'll reach the plains of peace through love, and we'll reach the plains of peace through love, and we'll reach the plains of peace through love.
I request all to please be seated. I now invite Dr. Alice David, coordinator of the graduation program, to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Shri M. Venkaya Naidu Garu, Honorable former Vice President of India.
A very good morning to one and all. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam once said, leaders are those who empower others. Today, we are truly honored to welcome one such inspiring leader, Shri M. Venkaya Naidu Garu, former Vice President of India, a visionary statesman whose life and work continue to empower and lift our nation. Born on 1st July 1949 in Chavitapallam in Nellore district of Andhra Pradesh, he was initiated into mainstream politics very early in his student days. The Jai Andhra movement in 1972 brought him to limelight. He championed for the cause of the farmers and development of backward areas all during his political journey. His illustrious career as people's representatives, first as two-time MLA from Udaigiri in Nellore district, Rajya Sabha in 2004 and 2010, has been marked by his selfless service, which has always been nation's first and last. In the various offices held as Minister of Rural Development in 1999, President of BJP 2002 to 2004, Minister of Parliamentary Affairs 2014 to 2016, Urban Development, Housing and Urban Poverty Elevation from 2014 to 2017, Information and Broadcasting 2016 to 17, he demonstrated the highest degree of probity and honesty in dealing with national affairs and served the cause of the nation with devotion and commitment. He was elected as the 13th Vice President of India on 11th August 2017. He dealt with diverse political interests with fairness and maintained the decorum in the Rajya Sabha. His effort has all along been not to erode the quality and discourse of our polity, but to leave a legacy. Swarna Bharat Trust, founded by him, is a manifestation of his concern for the poor while imparting self-employment training to the youth of our country. We are deeply grateful to you for your presence among us here today, sir, and for making this graduation ceremony a memorable experience for our young graduates. We eagerly look forward for your inspiring address. Thank you so much, sir.
I now request our management to felicitate our esteemed chief guest, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, Honorable former Vice President of India. I now invite Dr. Savita Sukumar, Associate Professor, Dean Faculty of Commerce and Management, to introduce our distinguished guest of honor, Ms. Deepika Masarkar, IPS Director, Ministry of Tribal Affairs.
Good morning, everyone. It is my honor and privilege to introduce our guest of honor, Ms. Deepali Masarkar, an officer of the Indian Police Service 2008 batch, Nagaland cadre. Ms. Deepali holds a Bachelor of Science degree from St. Francis College for Women, Hyderabad, a Bachelor of Law from Mumbai University, and a Master of Public Administration in International Political Economy from the London School of Economics and Political Science, United Kingdom. In her illustrious career as an Indian Police Service officer, she has served in various supervisory positions in the state of Nagaland, including Assistant Commandant, Sub-Divisional Police Officer, Superintendent of Police, and Deputy Inspector General over a span of 6 years. She was on inter-cadre deputation with the Maharashtra Police from 2014 to 2019, where she worked as Deputy Commissioner of Police at Nagpur and Mumbai, handling important roles such as law and order, crime, economic offences, and cyber crime. From May 2022 to January 2025, she served as Director, Election Commission of India, overseeing the Election Planning, Accessibility and Inclusion Division, as well as the territorial divisions of Uttar Pradesh and Manipur. She played an active role in the successful conduct of the parliamentary elections of the country in 2024. Currently, she is posted as Director with the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, where she is monitoring flagship schemes to ensure development of tribal communities. Her hobbies include reading, sports, golf, and dance. It is our honor and joy to have you among us, Ms. Deepali Masirkar, an accomplished alumna of St. Francis College for Women. She personifies leadership, discipline, and public service, a role model for young minds, and a beacon of inspiration for all. Please join me in extending a warm and respectful welcome to our guest of honor, Ms. Deepali Masirkar, IPS. Welcome, ma'am.
I now request the management to felicitate our distinguished guest of honor, Ms. Deepali Masirkar, IPS Director, Ministry of Tribal Affairs. With a deep sense of honor and privilege, I now invite our esteemed chief guest, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, Honorable former Vice President of India, to deliver the convocation address.
Right. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. పిల్లలందరికీ నా ఆశీర్వచనాలు. Wherever I go, I try to speak in mother tongue first. Then later, of course, the language, either Hindi or English, because I feel everybody should respect their mother tongue. Mother tongue is like eyesight. The other languages, including English, are spectacles. If you have eyesight, spectacles will work. If you don't have eyesight, spectacles will not work. So one should respect his or her mother tongue. Respected principal, guest of honor, Madam Deepali Masirkar, IPS, who was also a student of this prestigious institution, members of the faculty, principal, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduating class of this remarkable institution. I know little about the institution because my granddaughter also studied here in this prestigious institution. That's one of the reasons when a request came, I immediately accepted. Though I am going around, I am now retired but not tired. Going around the country, addressing students, youth, agricultural community, cultural organizations, in order to share my experience with them. That's why, and someone asked me, sir, you are continuing speaking also. I told them politely, Padavi viramana chesane gaani, Pedavi viramana cheyaledu అని చెప్పారు వాళ్ళు. Ours is a great country. We have a great heritage, great culture. We should feel proud of our country. And we should feel that we are all daughters and sons of this great motherland, India, that is Bharat. I am pleased to be there here today, amidst you all, on this joyous occasion, graduation is an important occasion in life. This marks a milestone that celebrates not only the culmination of years of study, effort, and perseverance, but also the beginning of an exciting new career, and it becomes a new chapter in your lives. Therefore, I am very happy to be part of this 45th convocation, in which 58 gold medals are being awarded to both postgraduate and undergraduate students. I compliment them. One must always try to excel. Excel. That should be our motto. Starting from a small group of 15 girl students, the institution has scaled very high to a total strength of 3,495 students and 183 dedicated teaching faculty and 106 non-teaching faculty, which is an exceptional achievement. My dear students, today we gather here to celebrate achievements, to recognize the countless hours of hard work you have put in, and to look forward with optimism and faith to the promising future that lies ahead of you. This day is a testament to the nurturing support of your parents and teachers who have guided you along the way. It is a celebration of women's educational empowerment. We need to empower India means we need to empower first women, the girls. Students are agents of change who will guide the nation's future in a rapidly developing Bharat. India is moving forward. World also is moving faster. I am happy. India once upon a time was known as Vishwaguru. Students from across the globe, they used to come here and study in Nalanda, Takshashila, Vikramshila, those prestigious institutions. Huan Song, Pahian, the Chinese travelers, they came and they wrote about these great institutions at that period. We have a great past, India. And I am told India's GDP was 26% of the world GDP before independence. The foreigners came, ruled us, ruined us, and also made us poorer. But now, nothing to worry. India is regaining its strength thanks to the knowledge of the youngsters. You go around the globe, you see the important multinational companies. 12 of the multinational companies are led by Indians, including Telugus. That is the greatness of this land. So this land, this water, this air has something special. You are fortunate that you are born here, and you are fortunate that you are graduating from this prestigious institution, and I am confident that all of you will have a bright future. My dear youngsters, India is moving forward with an extraordinary transformation, economically, technologically, and socially. India is not only merely growing, it is evolving and reshaping its identity on the global stage. You, the youth, have a special role to play in the nation's growth and progress. We are living in a time of unprecedented growth and possibility. India is now the world's fastest growing economy. Underline whatever one of the leaders of the democratic nation might have said about India's dead economy. Underline, India is the fastest growing economy in the world. And now, from 4th position to 3rd position, India has reached. And I am sure that India will go to the top at the earliest because of the hard work and knowledge and wisdom that we are all putting in for the growth of this nation. 2027, we are going to become third largest. Earlier, we were fifth largest. Now have pushed back many of the nations and have now come to the stage where we are entering the third largest economy, that group. We have more than 100 unicorns now in our country, from digital transformation to green energy, from the Chandrayaan-3 moon landing to breakthroughs in AI, artificial intelligence, and biotechnology. We are witnessing a new dawn of Indian excellence. In 2014, we had 676 universities. Today, we have 1,200 universities within these 7 years. There were 300 startups earlier. Today, there are 138,000 startups in India. Welfare initiatives launched in an unprecedented scale, such as direct benefit transfer. The direct benefit transfer is one of the best schemes I have seen. I was there in the government for some time, holding certain responsibilities also. I was in parliament, I was in legislature. I have some experience about the government and the system. But this is direct benefit transfer. No line, no queue, no waiting list. Go and then directly transfer to the people's account. And we have now phone pay also. Recently I was walking in Visakhapatnam beach along with my friend. While coming back, there was very attractive vegetables including kira. So I wanted to purchase kira. Then I asked that shop owner, kira, what is the price? He said, the rate. And then I was about to give money to him. He said, sir, can you pay it through phone pay? I was surprised, phone pay for that small shopkeeper. This is the development that is taking place in our country. We have Ujjwala scheme, Swachh Bharat, Ayushman Bharat, Vayam and smart cities and others defining a new raising India. That's the reason for me to recall those schemes. Bharat has clearly changed on all fronts, in all aspects. Operation Sindhur recently, a decisive military operation, great. We must salute our army people. Not only army people, we must salute our scientists, BrahMos, the DRDO, the other great organizations. They made it possible in 22 minutes, crossing the border, hitting the targets, and returning back safely. And India, with all its greatness and being one of the largest economies, earlier also, we never attacked any country. We don't believe in aggression. We believe in Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. All people should live in happiness. We are praying for peace. Peace is the prerequisite for progress. If you have tension, you cannot pay attention. And you will be doing only pretension. And you cannot have retention of your thoughts. That is where every one of us, in our personal life, in our family life, in our village, in our district, in our state, in our country, in the universe, peace is very much required. We must be always willing to live cohesively with others, irrespective of caste, creed, sex, religion, and region. India is one. Alag bhasha, alag vesh, fir bhi apna ek desh. Vividhata mein ekata, Bharat ka visheshata. We have so many communities. We have different religions. We have different ways of praying. But at the same time, we must remember that we are Indians. We are Bharatiyas. The other things should not divide us. This is my advice to the youngsters. You are going to enter the life. Be an Indian. Be a Bharatiya. feel proud that you belong to this great nation. My dear youngsters, the Kanyakumari to Kashmir, India is one. I recall with happiness when that Article 370 was abrogated, making Kashmir as a total integral part of this country. I was presiding over the Rajya Sabha, which has passed that historic resolution. Because India is one, Atak to Katak, Kanyakumari to Kashmir. We are all Indians, we are Bharatiyas, no discrimination at all. We believe in, as I told you, Vasudaika Kutumbakam. The entire universe is one family. That is the philosophy one must really think in terms of your progress. We are living in a world to which demography is destiny. Half of our population is under 30 years of age. We have got demographic dividend, India, that way. Future belongs to us. You have inherited a nation brimming with opportunity, and your generation sitting right before me will lead the next phase of Bharat's growth. In my long years in public life, I have seen the girls outperform boys. It's not that because boys are not there, I am talking about girls. But everywhere I go, as minister, as vice president, I used to go to convocations. Even now I am going. And then awarding certificates, I find to my happiness, because vice president and also age and all, they make us to give only certificates to the meritorious students, first class, gold medalist and all. To my happiness and to the surprise of many, 65 to 70% of the gold medals are going to the girl students. Hats off to the girls. They are coming up. They should come up. They should not lag behind. Because growth of the nation means growth of everybody. Some people say, sir, it is an Indian system, the women are not given importance. That's a wrong notion. In our country, we call it as motherland, not fatherland. India, we call it as motherland. We never call it as a fatherland. In India, we worship all the rivers. See, all the rivers are named after women. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Narmada, Tapati, Godavari, all are named after girls because we respect women. And women used to be in the forefront also, even earlier. The goddess Lakshmi Devi, finance minister. The goddess Saraswati Devi, education minister. Goddess Durga, defense minister. That is the thinking of Indians. So we must feel proud that we, this generation also, we must give importance to girls, and we must see to it that every girl is educated properly in all sense. And PM brought that Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. That was necessary at the time. Now the stage has come when shortly the men may demand reservation. That is the situation that is developing in the country. I will be happy to see that situation. Don't worry. If they have merit, they will come up. My dear youngsters, the artificial intelligence is another opportunity coming before us. On one side, it is really disturbing. On the other side, it's a reality. So we must be prepared and enter that phase also with all confidence. That is my advice to youngsters. In a world where artificial intelligence can replicate data and algorithms, it is imagination and empathy that will distinguish humans from machines. The purpose of education is about shaping individuals. Education is not for only degrees. Education is for enhancement of knowledge. Education is for empowerment. Education is to make you ready to face the future challenges. So take seriously in our next step, wherever you go and then enter life, try to learn. And some people want to go abroad also. I don't know what is going to happen with that man saying whatever he likes. in the morning and night. I don't want to name him also, but even then, if you want to go either to Europe or to US or anywhere, Russia or China, no problem. Go, learn, earn, and return. That is my advice. 3 lines. Learn, earn, and return. You must come back and spend time with your grandparents and parents, because they are the people who gave you this beautiful birth and beautiful opportunity. Staying back in other country and sending photographs of newly purchased car or newly purchased bungalow is like standing in a bathroom before the mirror, wearing coat, boot, hat, and then satisfying yourself, I am fine. That is not required. If you really come back with the empowerment of knowledge, your grandparents and your children of the others in the village, they must see to it that their children also come up well. That inspiration you must give. So for that you must have passion for the nation. Nation means people. Nation is not a geographical boundary of India. Nation means all these 143 crore people, to whichever community, religion they may belong to. So passion for nation. You must have passion for nation. Underline these words, passion for nation. And then you should not expect any commission or do any omission or giving any remission. Only have passion for the nation. That is what is required for everybody. You must love the country and you must follow the principle of share and care. Share and care is the core of Indian philosophy. Share and care. నువ్వు సంపాదించు, ఇతరులతో పంచుకో, పెంచుకో, ఇతరులతో పంచుకో, అప్పుడే ఆనందం అనేది నీకు వస్తుంది. Then only you will get happiness. If everybody in the society, they are also happy, then you will be more happy. This is my advice to all of you in your life. Try to emulate this example of share and care. Earn, learn, earn, return, and then do something to the neighbor. This is what is required. My dear youngsters, this artificial intelligence, renewable energy, space exploration, biotechnology, technological advancements, they are the foundations of our growing economy. You stand at this intersection of tradition and technology at a point where ancient wisdom meets digital intelligence. Ancient wisdom meets digital intelligence. It is your task to ensure that technology serves humanity. Technology serves humanity. This is what is required. If it is not going to serve the humanity, it is totally useless. Towards this end, your college is providing you with the required academic support. The MOU signed with the foreign universities and various industries give an ample opportunity to all of you to connect and develop the skills that are required to bridge the gap between the industry requirement and academic learning. I was in my native place yesterday and day before yesterday. 2 days I spent. Sorry. I am only 76 years, so naturally there will be some this thing. So I was spending time with my wife in my village, where we have a service organization called as Swarna Bharat, near Lower Vijayawada, Hyderabad. So when I was sitting, one of my villagers came. He brought his grandson and introduced to me. And I said, "Bhai, kya baat hai? Vishayam emti?" So he said, "Sir, my grandson wants job." I asked the boy, "What is your education qualification?" He said, "B.Tech." And then he gave the certificate. He's having good academic career. And I said, "Babu, nowadays, without advertisement, you will not get directly job by simple recommendation. The boy was telling, sir, what I am asking, you can do it. I said, what can I do? He said, sir, you help me to become a home guard. There were tears in my eyes. Engineering graduate asking for the post of home guard. I thought the SP can do it. Later people told me only DGP, Director General of Police, can do it. So that is the situation. So your education, I appeal to UGC, they are already doing it, AICT, and the people who form the curriculum, they must see to it that this education, this knowledge that you are getting is going to be useful for your self-reliance. That is what is required. The new education policy is a correct step in the right direction. But still, we must try to see that whatever education we are getting, that is trained and tuned in order to the future requirements of the country so that we can stand on our own. My daughter is running an institution called as Swarna Bharat, just now I told you, where they give only skill development for the dropouts of 10th class and intermediate, electrician, plumber, motor rewinding, cell phone repair, TV repair, air condition repair. Children from Orissa, children from Jharkhand and from other districts, they are all coming there for the 3 months training because training is free there. Skill development is very much required. So education must also be skill-oriented. Skill-oriented so that you will be able to start something and then stand on your own leg without the need to go to a politician or to go to some other person for some job or for some opportunities. Thanks to the policies of the Government of India, now banks are lending for any startup or for any business you want to do. If it is going to be a good one, banks are willing to give loans. The Prime Minister also has taken initiative in that regard. So try to enter area where you can stand on your own. When I was sitting in the trust, one girl came to me, lady, not the girl. She was hesitating to speak to me. I asked her, come on, tell me. She said, I want to share small thing with you. I said, okay, do it. She said, sir, I was trained here. I said, what is the training you had? She said, tailoring and embroidery. I said, fine. So, sir, earlier my mother-in-law, even I asked for small thing from my husband. Husband used to refer to mother-in-law. And mother-in-law used to stare at me, sometimes scold me also, even for 5 rupees or 10 rupees for any of my requirements. Today, sir, I am trained here in this institution, tailoring and embroidery. I stitch around 3 jackets per day. In her own language, she said Ravika, jacket. And I get 600 rupees. Now I am very happy. My mother-in-law is respecting me. She is taking care with all affection. My husband's attitude also is changed because I share the income I get with my mother-in-law and with my son. They are very happy. Now I am having a peaceful life, she told me. That is the skill empowerment of people. I am not telling you to go and learn embroidery or tailoring and all. Well, no problem that you can learn that also in your house for your own family requirements. But the education must be skill-oriented. One is knowledge. Knowledge should empower you. As I told you in the beginning itself, education is for empowerment. Education is for enhancement of knowledge. And then in the fast-changing world, you must have knowledge of the new technologies that are evolving, including artificial intelligence. Bharat's rich diversity with 22 official languages, hundreds of dialects, cultures, subcultures, and every religion known to our humanity. India is often compared to a colorful thali. Thali, whoever knows Tamil Nadu, thali is a full plate of food. As you step into a larger world with rich experience, with promise and filled with opportunity, celebrate this diversity proudly. Don't be tempted by the Western ways. I suggest to the children, particularly my granddaughters and daughters sitting here, please make it a point to wake up, rise with the sun, not your sun, the sun. 6 o'clock in the morning. Rise with the sun and complete your work by sunset. That should be, if you are having night shift, that's a different matter. Generally, I am telling, children should practice that habit. Get up early and then do some exercise, some physical. If you are physically fit, you will be mentally alert. Do some yoga, some vyayama, or any other this thing that will empower you, that will enhance your confidence. I can tell you. One boy asked me, sir, what is the benefit of my doing yoga? I said, yoga means, if you know yoga, you will become a yogiya. You will be fit. That's what I told that boy. He was telling, sir, that's Modi. I said, yoga is not for Modi. It is for your body. Try to understand this. Modi ji has introduced it in the United Nations. Now 182 countries are following yoga. And yoga has no religion. Yoga has no religion. It is an ancestral opportunity given to us. And everybody is feeling like that, including Western. United Nations also, yoga practice is going on. So try to evolve it. And then take part in some play, whatever sports you want. Badminton, volleyball, throw ball, whatever it is. Any running, jogging. You have examples of Sindhu. You have examples of, the other day I awarded prize to Koner Hampi, chess. Some sport you must enter, make your body and mind think in a united manner, and you must become something special. Or learn Kuchipudi, dance, or Bharatanatyam, wonderful experience you will get. Blissful thinking. Because our Indian culture, heritage, there is something special in that. Learn any one of these things. We have 64 arts in India. 64 కళలు భారతదేశంలో ఉన్నాయని చెప్తుంటారు since times immemorial. So try to evaluate any of this and then take part in sports, become a sports person. If you are physically fit, you will be mentally alert. This is the greatness of any sport. And then about food also, you may be surprised the Vice President of India, former Vice President is telling us about when to wake up also, and now he is going to tell us what to eat also. I am not going to give you food code or any this thing. I am just cautioning you. Don't be tempted by pizza, burger. When I said this, one boy stood up and told me, sir, we have now instant food. I told him, instant food means constant disease. Food has to be cooked properly. Food has to be cooked properly. And you must eat proteinous food, protein food. The rice of late, now scientifically it's proving to be fatal. If you eat excessive polished white rice, all substance is taken away, and white, like my dress. Of no use. Millets, ragi, vajra, jowar. You have wonderful millets which will work like bullets in our country. Try to get those things organized. Nowadays you have everything on YouTube. My wife, who is not that much educated, is variety of new dishes also. She just opens the phone and say, tell me how to make this sort of pachi pulsu. And immediately that is shown. Everything is available. And if you are living with your grandparents and parents, they'll be able to guide you. So eat Indian food. The pizza, burger in the Western countries, because of their climate, that may be useful to them. I am not hating them or undermining it. For our Indian one way of life, and secondly temperature and life, you need to eat millets. Professor M.S. Swaminathan, great scientist, I admire him always. He said, eat proteinous food, proteinous food. Proteins are very much required, not carbohydrates. It's a small thing. And then any non-vegetarian you want to eat, eat. If not also in the rural countryside, ragi sagati, natukodi pulsu, very tasteful also. Now 5-star hotels also are starting this natukodi pulsu and ragi sagati. 5-star hotel. The other day I went to one of the 5-star hotels and I found Nelluru Chapala Pulsu. Nelluru fish curry, my native place. And it is found now in 5-star hotel. It has become fashion. I am not advising you to go for fashion. I am suggesting to all of you, eat proteinous food, cooked food, spend time with your parents, enough time. Parents also should spend time with the children. They are busy in their own avocations, and children are busy through net. And what is happening? The social media has become now mostly anti-social media. Children are being misguided. And now other things like drug, the other weaknesses, they are creeping into our society. When you open up newspapers, the stories, somebody commits suicide, somebody this, that and all. I don't want to mention all those things and all. We need to see that our children, they become healthy. They become very capable. They become confident so that they can enter the family and spend time happily and have a peaceful, prosperous, happy life in a family. India is known for family system. Western countries also like Indian marriages and Indian systems. So we must also feel proud of our system. నేను ఎప్పుడు చెప్తూ ఉంటాను, ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కూడా మాతృభాషను ప్రేమించాలా. మన కట్టు బొట్టు మాట ఆట పాట భాష యాస గోస ఆఖరికి తిట్టు కూడా మన తిట్టు మనకు ఆనందం కలిగించాలి. ఈ విషయాన్ని ప్రతి ఒక్కరు గమనించి జీవితంలో మీ జీవితాన్ని మంచిగా మలుచుకోవాలని, మంచి పౌరులుగా మీరందరూ తయారు కావాలని, మీకు మంచి భవిష్యత్తు ఉండాలని, మీ భవిష్యత్తు ఆనందదాయకం కావాలని చెప్పని మిమ్మల్ని అందరూ కోరుతూ ఉన్నాను. One more thing is that please respect the nature. Nature. We have a God who is available without any puja. The sun God comes in the morning to wake you up. No need to do puja. Free of cost he will come without the need for puja also. Spend some time under the sun. Spend some time under the moon. That will really help you. Later, do not regret, I have D vitamin deficiency, I have C vitamin deficiency. No need to purchase medicine. Stand under sun, sit under sun, spend some time, half an hour, happy. Your vitamins are taken care. And then eat Indian food, proteinous food, you are physically fit. And then read whatever religious text, book you want to read. Whatever book it is, it gives you peace, it gives you happiness. Then you will become confident also. Sometime, not all the time. I am not asking you all to become a saint or a yogini or a pujari. Just 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Read any religious book of your choice. The ancient Ramayana, Purana, or the teachings of the Bible, or even from the Quran, whatever you like, or whatever your grandparents suggest, go through them. You will have required direction and peace also. That is another great advantage you have by spending time with your mother, grandfather. The electronic gadgets also must be used sparingly. I advise the children, phone is a necessity nowadays, I can't deny it. Carrying a phone also is a necessity, but don't use it excessively. I observe the girls and boys walking on the road sound is coming, busy. One is phone, other is music in the other ear. And moving, and suddenly something comes and hits you. This is what is happening, fatal accidents also. You should use it whenever you find time at home happily. And phone whenever necessary. Nowadays, the people are losing their own inherent knowledge, which is given by our forefathers. Everything, we ask them, how far is Omanagar? St. Francis College. He will go through Google. Okay, I understand. Because everybody might not have visited Omanagar or Francis College. Then that is the habit. They go through Google everything. Later stage, what is your wife's name? Google. After marriage also. What is your son's name? Google. You will lose that inherent thinking. You become mechanical. Should not be the case. Use phone. Even I use phone. But whenever it is required. Don't excessively use. And even this Google, people say, sir, everything is there on the Google. Are Babu, Ma, if there is a repair for Google, then you have to call the Guru. Guru is more important than Google. Respect your gurus. Teachers, your madams, they are the knowledge givers. First, respect your parents and grandparents. Second, respect your teachers. Nothing wrong. Don't go and touch the feet of the politician, but touch the feet of the guru, the teacher, who has given you this knowledge, guidance. This is my advice to youngsters. A lot of people, they come to me and they try to touch my feet. Not only now, as vice president, as minister, as party president, I tell them, don't do it. In North, the habit is more. I tell them, then they say, sir, is our custom? I said, custom is respect parents, touch their feet, take their blessings, grandparents. Then respect the teacher, touch their feet, nothing wrong. Or bow before them, because they are the knowledge givers, not others. The namaskara is our samskara. Namaskara is our samskara. And then I also advise the children also to follow our traditions. Good morning, then afterwards, good afternoon, then later, good evening, then at night, good night. You don't know whether it's good night or bad night. Simple 24/7. Namaskara. Morning, namaskara. Madhyanam, namaskara. Sayantram, namaskara. Namaskara is our samskara. Simple. Greet them. Now, I found some of my drivers also, they converse with each other. They say, bro, how are you? I asked him, what is bro? Broker? He said, no, sir. Then, what is bro? Bro means brother. Instead of calling brother fully, bro. Even Mahatma Gandhi Road, Secunderabad, MG Road, MG. I thought MG Ramachandran is powerful and even Secunderabad also. They said, not sir, MGR, Mahatma Gandhi. There is SP Road also. I thought SP, some IPS officer, like Asikar, powerful, SP Road, they have named it. No sir, Sardar Patel Road. Sardar Patel becomes SP, Mahatma Gandhi becomes MG. This is a bad habit. We must call fully. Anybody, they call them by name. Muppavarapu Venkaya Naidu. I feel very happy. Instead of people saying former vice president or 13th vice president or ex-minister, I said, don't use all those phrases. Simple, Venkaya Naidu, Muppavarapu Venkaya Naidu. That habit we must develop. This short abbreviation should not become part of our life. That is our identity. Your full name, your parents' name, if necessary, they are our identity. Try to preserve it. The nature, as I told you, spend time on the sun, moon, and also respect water, respect rivers, because they are a life. Without water, you can live without wife. My wife is not here, so I can tell confidently. You can live without wife, without getting married also. But you can't live without water. So water is like goddess. Ganga, respect water. Don't pollute it. And also the encroachment, we should never allow encroachments. First allow encroachment, then Hydra comes in Hyderabad. Hydra is a good experiment. I don't have any problem with Hydra. But first, officers must stop encroachments, illegal construction, then they come for this later and say, we have dozed a building, 4-storied building and all. What are you doing? And the construction was going on illegally without this thing. So everybody must do their duty and then respect nature. That's why I said that 3-line word, nature, culture, together for your bright future. Nature, culture, together for the bright future. That should be the line. One should really respect that. Nature, Prakriti, culture, Samskruti, future, Bhavishyattu. దాని కోసం మనం కలిసి ఆ ప్రకృతిని ప్రేమించాలి. Respect the sun, respect the moon, respect the trees, greenery, respect the water, respect this air, this fresh air. Outside, air condition is okay, but your mind should not be conditioned all the time. Classroom AC, car AC, bus AC, bedroom AC, mind also AC. And power goes, mind also goes. We should be ready to spend time with the nature also, with our nature. These are the small things I would like the children to practice and also keep all these small advices in our mind. Always be proud to be a Bharatiya. First prioritize interests of our motherland and then work for the welfare of others also. Share and care. Remember unity in diversity. We have so many religions, so many communities, so many ways of dress. Someone asked me, when I was becoming vice president, media people, they come and they put questions, different questions. The media people, they were asking me, sir, now that you have become vice president, what about dress? I said, what? Sir, now you have become vice president. I told them, no change of dress, there will be only change of address. I was earlier in Abdul Kalam Road, now I am going to Maulana Azad Road. Children, believe me, when I go to different conferences across the globe as vice president, I met all international leaders. The same dress. The same dress, Pancha, Tala Chokka. There was an occasion, 126 nations meeting was there in Baku, Azerbaijan. 126 heads of the countries. There was a group photo taken. Next day photo is published in newspapers. My photo was prominent because everybody was wearing suit, black suit. And I was wearing with this white pancha and white shirt. So it's more visible directly. Somebody is bright. If nobody is going to, and your dress is not important. The way you behave, the way you conduct, the way you deliver, the way you help others, that is the perfect address. That should be your dress, not the suit, boot, hat. I am not advising you not to wear good clothes and all. No. Wear good clothes only. Happily of your choice, but decent. But there should be some Indianness. And then you must always appear to be always confident, smiling, always smiling, brimming with confidence. These are the small things I want to advise you on this occasion of this graduation day. I am very much thankful for the management for giving me this wonderful honor and opportunity to be here amidst you all today. God bless you for a bright and happy future. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. మీరు మన మాతృభాషకి సంస్కృతికి ఇచ్చిన గౌరవం ఎంతో కొనయాడదగినది. As you said, no matter which language we learn, staying true to our culture and mother tongue is always very, very important. Thank you, sir, for articulating so beautifully different aspects ranging from our tradition, culture, cuisine, technology, education, values, family system, even to a simple, the way we dress and the way we respect each other, our nature, culture, and how it leads to our bright future. Articulating it so beautifully and encapsulating it in your speech is really highly appreciable. Thank you, sir, for sharing those wonderful words of wisdom. Be assured, sir, we at St. Francis will continue to serve the cause of women's education and empowerment as we have been doing so far for the past 66 glorious years. Thank you so much.
Now, the moment of reckoning. We begin now with the presentation of gold medals awarded to our graduates in recognition of their academic excellence. I request our esteemed chief guest, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, Honorable former Vice President of India, guest of honor, Ms. Dipali Masarkar, Director, Ministry of Tribal Affairs, to present the gold medals to the meritorious students. I also call upon Ms. Lata Subramaniam, Senior Faculty, Department of Commerce, and Dr. Nandini Sanyal, Head Department of Psychology, to carry the proceedings forward.
So now it's time for the much awaited award of gold medals. The Karlapuli Ganga Bhavani Gold Medal, instituted by Dr. G. Swaruparani for highest marks in MCOM Applied Finance, goes to Anne Ria George. Department of Mass Communication Gold Medal for highest marks in MA Mass Communication and Journalism is awarded to Devanshi Mehta. K. Mamata and S. Ishwara Reddy Gold Medal for securing highest marks in dissertation in MSc Applied Psychology goes to Arcot Sloka Varshini. Department of English Gold Medal for highest marks in MA English goes to Domat Wilsona Genevieve. Now we begin with the gold medals for BA. Mrs. Padmalatha Sanjeeva Rao and Department of History Gold Medal for highest marks in history goes to Umaima Ejaz. Srimati Lakshmi Subramaniam Gold Medal, instituted by Dr. Hema Subramaniam for highest marks in history, goes to Umaima Ejaz. Umaima is also awarded the Anubhav and Department of Political Science Gold Medal for highest marks in political science. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? Mahadev and Saraswati Memorial Gold Medal, instituted by Mrs. and Mr. Deepak Rupani for highest marks in mass communication and journalism, goes to B. Samyukta. Department of Social Management Gold Medal for highest marks in social management is also awarded to Samyukta. Anubhav and P. Karunakaran Gold Medal for highest marks in English literature is awarded to Komanapalli Palani Srilakshmi Vallari. Anubhav and Department of Economics Gold Medal for highest marks in economics is awarded to Chintakunta Venkata Naga Shweta. Department of Psychology Gold Medal for highest marks in psychology is awarded to Varsha Vardhini Jona Vittula. Mrs. Angelos Mohanlal and Department of Public Administration Gold Medal for highest marks in public administration goes to Swastika Panda. Late Nikhil Nath Chaudhary Gold Medal instituted by Dr. Shashwati Chaudhary, former HOD, Department of Political Science, for highest marks in international relations goes to Sneha Agarwal.
We now continue with the BCom. Department of Sanskrit Gold Medal for highest marks in Sanskrit goes to Nampalli Supriya. P.V. Raju Gold Medal instituted by his daughter Mrs. Uma Raju for highest marks in business organization and management, all streams of BCom, goes to Nampalli Supriya. Department of Commerce Gold Medal instituted by Coffee Club for highest marks in BCom, Accounting and Finance Part 2, again goes to Nampalli Supriya. She still has one more. Gold Medal instituted by Srimati Renuka Deendayal, ex-student for highest marks in financial accounting, all streams of BCom, Nampalli Supriya. Congratulations, Supriya. Karuna Mukherjee Gold Medal in memory of her father, late Colonel J. Mukherjee, for highest marks in business statistics goes to J. Varsha. Devi Reddy Kamala Kamalakshi Radha Krishna and Radha Rajgopal Gold Medal instituted by Dr. M.N. Malleshwari for highest marks in business laws, all streams of BCom, goes to J. Varsha again. Department of Commerce Gold Medal instituted by Coffee Club for highest marks in BCom Honours Part 2, G. Varsha again. One more medal, Department of Commerce Gold Medal instituted by Coffee Club for a student scoring highest marks in Part 1 and Part 2, all streams of BCom, G. Varsha. Congratulations, Varsha. Devi Reddy Venkat Reddy Gold Medal instituted by his daughter, Dr. M.N. Malleshwari, for highest marks in corporate laws, Vrinda Bajaj. Department of Commerce Gold Medal instituted by Coffee Club for highest marks in BCom Computer Applications, Vrinda Bajaj. Dr. G. Surya Rao Gold Medal instituted by his doctor, Dr. Swarupa Rani, for highest marks in direct and indirect tax, all streams of BCom, Harshita Yadav. Department of Commerce Gold Medal instituted by Coffee Club for highest marks in BCom International Business, Aishwarya Bajaj. Department of Commerce Gold Medal instituted by Coffee Club for highest marks in BCom Integrated Professional Program, C. Vaishnavi. Late Professor Balasubramaniam Gold Medal instituted by his doctor, Dr. Savita Sukumar, Department of Commerce, for highest marks in cost accounting in BCom Honours, Adaditi Tripathi. Congratulations to all the gold medalists. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. We would like to thank our esteemed chief guest, Sri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, Honorable former Vice President of India, for gracing this occasion and making this graduation day program a momentous event for all our students. Thank you so much, sir, for taking time out from your busy schedule and being a part of this celebration. Thank you so much, sir. I request all to please rise. I request all to be please seated. Moving on with the program, I now invite our distinguished guest of honor, Ms. Dipali Masarkar, IPS Director, Ministry of Tribal Affairs, to deliver her address.
Respected Principal Uma Joseph ma'am, correspondent Kamli, Sister Kamli, Sister Shirley, my beloved teacher who taught me chemistry, my teacher Vidya ma'am, all the respected teachers here, and great to see you all, my dear friends. Mi andarki na namaskaralu. So, I can feel the energy. There's a lot of joy, there's a lot of pride, and also there's a lot of relief, and there's also sighs, unheard sighs, I must say, finally, done and dusted. How many of you feel that? I'm sure all of you, right? But I must tell you, it's just the beginning. This is not an end of a chapter, this is just the beginning, and the journey is going to start. So congratulations all, and you've survived. You've survived the rigor, you've survived the deadlines, you've survived the brand from teachers, etc. You also survived projects where you had to work, just you and the free riders enjoying, but you've survived it all. So that's really good. So when I was invited for this, I was like wondering, what do I speak? 20 years ago, 2005 is when I graduated. And the only thing I remember is my beloved teachers whom I just mentioned, and also Sister Sandra, teacher Nirmala, and Sister Alfonso. And my friends, my darling friends, the lanes, the auditorium. I also remember the lane, which was very narrow, I mean, then and even now it is narrow, which would be flogged with men and boys. I don't know if it has changed. And we would have a dress code. The dress code was implemented during those times. You still have a dress code? Okay, good. And I also remember my boyfriend dropping me at college, who's an ex now. So, ex, so that's fine. And more importantly, I remember this stage. The reason I remember this stage is, it was the first time, school, yes, one performs, but it was the first time wherein I had performed in front of a large gathering, and I was petrified. I was scared, I was nervous, I was almost in tears. And behold, 20 years later, I'm here speaking to you all. So that feels very nostalgic, and I should pat my back that I've come a long way. And the only thing I don't remember is the graduation day. I don't remember who came, I don't remember who spoke. So it is a daunting task for me to say something. Maybe you don't remember me, you will not remember me, but I would want you all, as a Francian to another Francian, remember certain lessons that I've learned throughout, like through the 20 years that I passed out from here. So you're all ready to join me on my journey and some reflections. I won't take much time, just few lessons. Okay, the first and foremost is there is freedom in uncertainty. I'm sure after this, the first question the parents will ask, your teachers will ask is, what is next? What is your plan? What are you going to do? And many of you wouldn't have a plan, which is fine. There is freedom in uncertainty. And I'll tell you why. This very hall, I remember this very hall had round tables. There were some placements going on. And I was like, let me try. I was from the science background. I was like, let me try, give it a hand, and see how it goes. And luckily, I got through some IT company, which was ready to pay 25, 30K. And I called my parents back. And I'm like, what do I do? They're like, great. I mean, in third year, you're getting some placement, just go ahead. But I was like, no. Maybe this is not, I don't want to take an IT job. Maybe this is not what is meant for me. So there is, courage in taking that risk. There is courage in charting your own path. So I just packed my bags and I went to Delhi. I joined a coaching institute for UPSC. I gave my exam and here I am. So there is freedom in uncertainty. You don't need a 5-year plan. You don't need a plan at all. But when the time comes and when you have passion for something, do follow that passion and take that decision. Right? Yes or no? Okay. The second one is comparison is the thief of joy. See, we are all unique and we've been told time and again we are all unique, but somewhere the society kind of molds us into a certain way. They want us to be in a certain way. They gauge you by how much you earn, what rank you get. There are some gold medalists here. Well done to all of them. But doesn't matter the ones who are sitting this side, your time will come, maybe in some other form. So it just doesn't matter. There is no point comparing yourselves with the rest, as we are all God's children and we are all unique. And I'll tell you, it is very important to be that unique. No, don't let that uniqueness go. So again, Francians, we are all, in a very protective environment, innocent, right? And sweet and confident and knowledgeable. So this is what I cleared, did my graduation, cleared my exam, got into the IPS. So when I got into the IPS, the first thing was, oh, she's very soft. She looks ladylike. She looks in a certain way which is not suitable in a man, it's a man's profession. Maybe she's not suitable enough. So I would hear from everywhere, from all walks of life, oh, maybe Dipali, you'll have to get a bob cut like how Kiran Bedi got. Maybe you'll have to dress in a certain way. Maybe you'll have to talk in a certain way. And I somehow got caught in that. And soon after my training, which is again in the National Police Academy, which is in Hyderabad, I went onto the field, and the first thing I did is I wanted to take people seriously because I thought maybe the virtues that I have, which is of kindness, of being caring, of being nice, of being smiling, will not help. I need to have that tough exterior. And I started behaving in a certain way which was not my inherent character. I started bashing up. It's getting recorded, but that's fine. I would keep a stern face, always be angry, and whoever would enter, I would just shout at them, thinking that maybe they'll take me seriously. Because the society was comparing you and was wanting you to be in a certain, fit into a certain frame. But over the years, I realized it doesn't matter. You can't leave your uniqueness. And what I've realized is by that character of mine, which was not my true character, I started making more enemies. So don't leave that inherent character of yours. Be kind, all girls, be kind, be caring, be ladylike, wear what you want, do what you want. That what you wear or what you do doesn't define. What defines you is how passionately you're doing it, how purposefully you're doing it. And you have to chart your own journey, your own road, right? And don't seek validation from anybody because you're your own judge. And especially when you guys step out, you'll be told to be in a certain way. You'll be told to be, and you will seek for validation. Don't do that mistake. Many of us have done that. Many of us are still doing that. Some of us learn and move, but some of us kind of fall into that trap. Don't seek validation. We are good. We are the best. We are here. We've got a great education. We have a great alma mater looking at us. You have great teachers, friends, and family. So don't compare yourselves with others and chart your own journey. And secondly, use your voice. It is so very important in this world which is chaotic, which there's impatience and there's so much, and with social media, it's noisy, it's polarized. It's important to speak up and use your voice. And this generation, you will redefine everything, be it justice, be it climate change, be it work, and more so being human. You will redefine everything. So for you, it is no point joining the cacophony. You will have to have your own voice, find your own freedom, and in that freedom, also find responsibility. See what you can do for others, and wherever you are. They say that you touch around 10,000 people in your lifetime. Can you imagine? 10,000 people. So if you're able to speak for even 10 people or even 20, we are making a huge difference. And the chain continues. And then we can touch so many lives and make a real change. Right? And the fourth lesson I come to, and which is like very old-fashioned, underrated, is kindness. You agree? As I said, there are 10,000 people almost we touch in one's lifetime. And empathy is a superpower. You cannot do away with empathy. You have to be kind. You have to be respectful for the person, no matter what. Today, somebody's vice president, somebody's an IPS officer, somebody's a teacher, somebody's a student, somebody's opening the door, somebody's getting snacks. But each one of us is a human, right? we start respecting people for the position. Don't respect us for the positions. Don't respect us for the money we have. But respect a person for what he or she is. And therefore, kindness is very, very important. And when you go into the field, you will be leading teams. And remember, if your team members are leaving, it is not because of the bad job. It is because of the bad managers, bad leaders. Somewhere you would have hurt them, right? So be kind. Be kind to the world. Be kind to everyone who's touching your lives. And lastly, gratitude. Whoever we are, whatever we are, my parents dreamt of me being something. They ensured that I get good education. That's why I'm here. You all are sitting here. You have your siblings, no matter how hard you fight. I mean, how much you fight, you still love them. They're your siblings, your friends, your mentors, your family. Don't let that go. Always be thankful to who has made you. Get back to your roots. And trust me, that will keep you grounded. That will ensure that you're close to the ground and you work with humility and modesty, which are certain traits which everyone has forgotten these days. But I am very confident of our Francians, and I'm sure we'll all strive by our motto of wisdom and peace through love. So there should be love everywhere. And when I say gratitude, because I'm here in this gathering, I'll need to talk about Vidya ma'am, my dear teacher. She was teaching me zoology. I remember it was her, I think it was her first year. We were the first batch of students. She was very young and she came to our class. And over some days, she asked all of us as to what we want to become. Somebody said scientist, somebody said business, etc., etc. And I said, I want to be an IAS officer. All my friends laughed. They're like, kya baat kar rahi hai? But ma'am, she kept encouraging me. She was like, Dipali, if this is what you want to do, this was someday, one day my dream also. I wanted to, but I couldn't, and I have regrets. Please do follow. And trust me, when my friends were laughing at me, this teacher was a beacon of light for me. And I was like, no, I will follow my passion, and I have my teachers to stand by me. And Sister Shirley, what a lovely teacher she was. I still miss her chemistry classes. And I think Sister Shirley was also very young, and 20 years ago, she's still young. She's still young, but those were the days. And I would like to thank my parents and mostly my alma mater. Very proud of this college, because I must tell, we have, in the civil services, we have so many, like at least 10 to 15 women I've met, and they've said that, oh, we've graduated from St. Francis. So we are a small team there. And we would want more of you to come and join us. And if you are passionate about it, please let us know. We will be there for you to guide you through this journey. So these are the lessons. Do remember. And a small story. Bamboo, the bamboo plant, when it's planted, it takes 5 years for the bamboo plant to grow. You have to care for it every day. You have to water it every day. But it's just after 5 years that it sprouts and it grows tall. So try and reach and do the best in whatever you do, but most importantly, don't forget the journey. This is all cliched, but somewhere each time we need to understand that the goal post, it will be shifting. Today I want to be an SP, tomorrow I want to be so-and-so, day after I want to be maybe the vice president, then the president. There's no end to these goals. But what is very important is the journey. Each day, each moment, this is what life is. This moment is what life is. There's no point thinking about the past, and there's no point thinking about the future. Just live your present, and as you pass through these gates, remember to love deeply, to fight failure bravely, and to laugh loudly, and never stop learning. So keep learning throughout wherever you are. All the very best to you. And I would like to also give a big shout out to the NCC girls here, right? They do deserve. One of the best group that I've seen. So kudos to you all, and go write your own story, chart your own history. All the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Dipali Massakar, our distinguished guest of honor, for those lovely words of wisdom. spoken like a true Franciscan, may I say. And it's been, I'm very sure, a very pleasant homecoming for you and a very proud moment for you to be there sitting with your teachers on the dais. And this is a very strong message that ma'am is sharing with all of you, that probably sometime in future we may see you on this side of the podium. So thank you so much, ma'am, for those words. We thank our distinguished guest of honor for gracing this occasion and making this graduation day a very memorable moment for all our students. Thank you so much, ma'am. We carry on with our program. We now begin with the award of degree certificates. Before we begin, we have a short video demonstration where we will be guiding you as to how you should come on the left-hand side and exit accordingly to receive your degree certificates. So please stay back and watch the video very carefully. So please pay attention. You will exit from the side that you are coming. As we call out the classes, please line up. We first begin with MA Mass Comm. The students of MA Mass Comm will come from the left-hand side and they will exit from the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, we will have BCom International Business. Please line up according to your roll numbers. And I request our dignitaries on the dais to please present the degree certificates. We start with MA Mass Comm from the left-hand side. Students of BCom International Business, kindly arrange yourselves according to your roll number, please. keep your certificate page open as you come. After MA Mass Comm, we have MSc Applied Psychology. Please line up on the left-hand side. MSc Applied Psychology. Students are requested to please be seated after you collect your certificates. Please go back to your seat after you receive the certificates. MSc Applied Psychology.
Girls, after receiving your certificate on stage, kindly return back to your seats. Please don't crowd around the stage.
We have MA English next on the left-hand side, please. Students of MA English. After you receive your degrees, please go back to your seats.
Students from BCom Honors are requested to line up according to their roll number order on the right side of the stage, please.
Students of MA English, on the left side of the stage, please. Please line up according to your roll number.
I request Dr. Vidya to please come on stage, please. Girls, after receiving your certificates on stage, kindly return back to your seats. Don't leave the hall till the end of the program.
MCOM Applied Finance. Students, please line up on the left-hand side of the stage. MCOM Applied Finance. Students of MCOM Applied Finance, please line up on the left-hand side of the stage. I now call upon the BA class EPSM. Students of BA EPSM, please line up on the left hand side of the stage. BA EPSM. BA EPSM on the left hand side of the stage, please, according to your roll numbers. BA EPSM. Students of BA EPSM.
Ms. Deepa James is requested to come on stage.
Students of BA EPSM, please line up on the left hand side of the stage. Please stand according to your roll numbers, girls.
Oh, it's taking a time to actually focus for 10 seconds. BCom Computer Application students are requested to line up according to their roll number order on the right side of the stage, please. BCom Computer Application students.
Students of BA EPSM, please line up to receive your degree certificates. Please come on the left hand side of the stage. I request Reena Diwan ma'am to please come on the dais. BA EPP students, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. BA EPP students. BA EPP students, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. BA EPP students, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. Students of BA EPP, please come on to the left hand side of the dais. Students of BA EPP, BA EPP, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. Please stand according to your roll numbers. The graduates who have received their certificates can go to Capitania Hall for your photo shoot. Those who have received their degree certificates can please proceed to the Capitania Hall.
Convocation, ceremonial gown with that photograph. वो भी announce करो बोलिए Alice. Gown के बारे में भी announce करो. You announce that.
Girls, those who have received your degree certificates can go to Capitania Hall for the photo booth photo with your ceremonial gown. You can please proceed to Capitania Hall, those who received your certificates. The photos will be given free of cost to you. So those who have received your certificates can please proceed to Capitania Hall for your photo to be taken at the photo booth in your ceremonial gown. This photo will be given to you free of charge.
Changes the last instruction then, that they have to stay back in their seats.
The students, after receiving their certificates on stage, can proceed to the Capitania Hall for the Ceremonial gown photo booth. Yep, you can please proceed.
BA HLP students, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. BA HLP students. BA HLP students, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. BA HLP students, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. This is left. Please stand according to your roll number. BA HLP.
We request Ms. Lata Subramaniam ma'am to please come on stage.
Students of BA HLP, please line up on the left hand side of the dais.
BCom Integrated Professional Program students, please arrange yourself according to roll number order and line up on the right side of the stage, please.
BA HPP, please line up on the left hand side. BA HPP, please line up on the left hand side. BA HPP, please line up on the left hand side.
BCom IPP students, kindly line up on the right side of the stage.
BA HPP, please line up on the left hand side. Please stand according to your roll numbers. I request Mrs. Manjri to please come onto the dais. I request Dr. Alice to also present the degree certificates. Students of BA MLP, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. Students of BA MLP, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. Students of BA MLP, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. BA MLP, please line up on the left hand side of the dais.
BCom IPP students, please line up on the right side of the stage.
BA MLP, please line up on the left hand side. BA MLP students, please line up on the left hand side. BA MLP. Students of BA MLP. When we say left side, right side, it is left side to the speakers on the dais. So left side is this, right is that. BA MLP students, please line up on the left side. BA MLP students, please stand according to your roll numbers. Left hand side of the dais, please.
She contacted the audience. She left now. Can I call? They're on stage, no?
I think no senior staff is here. Sab chale.
Why so?
BA MLSM students, please line up on the left hand side. BA MLSM students. BA MLSM students, please line up on the left hand side. That is to my left, this side please. Please line up according to your roll numbers. BA MLSM students. BA MLSM students, please line up to your left. To my left, please.
फैकल्टी नहीं है रे, जो है उनसे बनाना चलेगा।
BA MLSM students, please line up to my left according to your roll number. BA MLSM students. इनको आप राइट में आने बोलो, ये और 2 क्लासेस हैं। थोड़ा कम होने दो।
BCom A and F students are requested to line up on our right side of the stage, please, according to the roll number order. BCom A and F. May I request Miss Harikalyani ma'am to please come on stage, please.
Students of BA PLP, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. BA PLP students. BA PLP. Left hand side. My left. Students of BA PLP, please line up on the left hand side. That's my left. BA PLP students, please line up on the left hand side of the dais according to your roll number. BA PLP. I call Miss Afifa Nourain to please come onto the dais. Miss Afifa. BA PLP students.
Girls who have received your certificates on stage, please proceed to the photo booth in the Capitania Hall for a picture in your ceremonial gown, which will be given to you free of cost on a later date, which will be informed to you.
BA PLP students, please line up to my left according to your roll number.
We request Dr. Vanishri ma'am to please come on stage.
BA PLP students, please line up to my left. BA PPP, please line up on the left hand side. BA PPP. Please line up on the left hand side, that is to my left. Please line up on the left hand side according to your roll numbers. BA PPP. Students of BA PPP, please line up to the left hand side, that is to my left. Students, please proceed to the Capitania Hall after you receive your degree for your refreshment and ceremonial picture with your gown. Those who have received your certificates, please proceed to the Capitania Hall for your ceremonial photo in convocation gown. BA PPP, please line up on the left hand side of the dais. BA PPP students. BA PPP students, please line up on the left hand side. PPP students. BA PPP students, please line up on the left hand side. BA PPP. I request Dr. Reena Diwan to please come onto the dais.
Can Padmaja ma'am please come on stage, please?
I request the students who have received your degree certificates to kindly sit for 2 minutes. Those who have just received your degree certificates, please sit. Girls, you can come two at a time, please.
Now's the time to upgrade to the new Dell AI PC. It's up.
Students, please be seated. Please come two at a time. Come. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I now invite Dr. Reena Devan, Associate Professor, Dean Faculty of Arts and Head Department of English to propose a vote of thanks.
Beautiful. Thank you. A very good afternoon to all the esteemed members in the auditorium. Many good wishes to our young, confident students with sash and scroll. There's a beautiful quote which says, "The more you practice the art of thankfulness, the more you have to be thankful for." And here I stand, Dr. Reena Devan, Dean of Arts, to practice the art of immense thankfulness. Convocation, being highly academic and a formal event, can only be successful with dedicated efforts of each one in each and every capacity they served. We began the program with invocation of Almighty. Thus our first heartfelt gratitude to the divine presence for watching us over and blessing this occasion with grace and harmony. We extend our sincerest thanks to our honorable chief guest, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu Garu, former Vice President, Government of India, for his invaluable time and precious insight for our young graduates who are embarking on their new journey. To our guest of honor, Ms. Dipali Masirkar, IPS Director, Ministry of Tribal Affairs, New Delhi, we thank you for enlightening our young minds and inspiring them to be best of their own self. To the esteemed members of the management, Principal Professor Ruma Joseph, Correspondent Sister Kamli Tanyat, our Vice Principal Dr. Sister Shirley, we thank you deeply for your steadfast commitment to academic excellence, which keeps empowering and inspiring each one of us to perform our best. Our congratulations and gratitude is due to the parents, guardians, families, stakeholders, gold medalist donors for their unwavering patience and belief in us. A big shout out to the Convocation team, starting from the coordinator, Dr. Alice, controller of examination, Dr. Anita, the organizing committee, various other Convocation committee members, exam branch, support staff, technical staff, my dear colleagues in the college and in the Dean's room, for your unflinching dedication and tireless efforts in shaping up this seamless event for today. And finally, our dearest young graduates and postgraduates, this is your moment, beginning of something much more greater and profound in your life. We take pride in our mentorship because we know when you step out into this challenging world of today, you carry the wisdom and values imparted to you throughout your education. We, at our end, shall lead our students with vision of our institute, which says, holistic education for empowerment of women. And you shall accomplish the mission of our institute by being intellectually competent, morally upright, socially committed, emotionally stable, spiritually inspired, and patriotic women of India. As we close, let us remember, education does not end with a degree, it begins with a mindset. A mindset to learn, to serve, and to grow. Walk ahead with your head held high, heart filled with humility, feet grounded in values, and eyes lifted to endless possibilities. Thank you, one and all, for your kind and gracious presence. And we wind up by unwinding and cheering for our young graduates. Can we just cheer them up once for the last time and say, hip hip hooray! Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I request all to please vacate the venue because we are beginning with the second session.